From Riverton High School, this is Riverton taking on Salt Lake Academy, and the kickoff, they just kick it out of bounds on the right-hand side, just past midfield. And it looks like that might have been a moment for a senior. There is Tyson throwing the ball down the left-hand side. It is going to roll all the way back to the Riverton keeper, and it will be drop kick rolled out over on the right-hand side. Challenge there by RJ. Ball played over to the left-hand side. Moved up to the 20, 18 yards, moved on the left. And it is completed, pass in the middle, picked up by Jett. Jett resets back over to Brock, and Brock needs to reset back over to Bryson, who moves the ball over to the left-hand side of his box and scoots it out over to Parker. Parker with his left foot keeps it down the left channel. That pass is intercepted but recovered by Tyson. Tyson trying to connect with RJ, and that ball will be reset back to the keeper. A mistake there, and it will be a corner kick for the Griffins. There's going to be some time management issues as the clock here has not started on the pitch. And the ref has yet to notice.
Let's go, Tyson!
It'll be Tyson taking the corner kick, giving the signal. Right-footed kick bending over and stopped at the goal line by the Riverton keeper, who runs out to the 18-yard line, yeets it out over to the left-hand side to his left back. And that ball makes it up to midfield. It's stopped by Hassan. Hassan is able to get it down the right channel, but it is intercepted by Black. Black is Riverton. Tyson going in for a challenge. Ball dislodged by Ryder. Ryder to Tyson. Tyson to RJ. RJ back over to Ryder. Ryder is able to get the ball back, gives it over to Parker. Parker takes a moment, settles the ball down, gets it to Jett. Jett back over to Ryder. Ryder resets all the way back to the far side over to Gerald. Gerald trying to get it over to Ryder. Ryder is able to connect. It gets it over to Hassan. Hassan up the gut to Tyler. Tyler swings it to the far left-hand side. Cross midfield now, entering the attacking third on the left over to Tyson. Tyson about 20 yards out, cutting into the center. Ball dislodged. He's able to shield it. And it looks like Riverton is fighting for that ball. It's kicked down the right lane. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Parker who throws the ball into Tyler. Tyler turns to his right, down the right-hand side, down by the corner, cuts back and is towed out of bounds. It will be throw-in. Ryder! And now's the stop and play as the referee realizes that the game clock did not start. And he's going to the Riverton bench to sort all that out. With the clock being reset to 37 minutes and 10 seconds. Salt Lake Academy with a throw-in. Salt Lake in white, Riverton in black. Ball being thrown in by Ryder deep into the box. Tyler is able to get a head on it, bounces up. RJ punches the ball and it goes out of bounds. The call is corner kick because the keeper jumped over RJ's back and punched it out. So it'll be Ryder taking this corner kick. Brock coming in to provide some height. SLA keeping three players back to stop a counterattack. Signal given, right-footed kick, bending in, and it's going to go behind the goal. It'll be Riverton goal kick. Come on, Griffin. Ball played on the left-hand side for Riverton. Exiting their defensive third. Ball tripped up. It'll be picked up by Riverton's captain. They reset it back to their center back. Center back's about 20 or so yards out, playing it over to the far right-hand side. Riverton at the bottom of their middle third on the right-hand side. Kick the ball into the center, and ball is dislodged by Brock, kicked up by Ryder, I believe, on the left-hand side. RJ going for it, but the Riverton keeper is there and yeets it out again to the left-hand side. It seems to be his favorite. Ball dislodged by Ryder. Ryder going in for a challenge. He beats another man. Now he's 18 yards, 16 yards. Ball crossed over to the top of the box, over to Tyler. Tyler lays the ball off over to Jett in the box, over to RJ. RJ, swing and a miss. RJ, no. Ball recovered by Riverton, pressured by RJ and Tyler. Riverton moves to the left-hand side. RJ staying on it, ball down on the left, and it's towed out of bounds. It'll be white throw-in. It'll be about 45 yards out, and this is ball thrown in high, looking for a curve over to Tyler, and it's going to go into the arms of the Riverton keeper, who's been pretty busy in the first 5 minutes of this half. Riverton elects to drop kick the ball over to the right-hand side this time, and it is Tyson who is able to deflect the ball. It's kicked out of bounds, and it will be black throw-in right in front of their bench just before midfield. Ball into play. Riverton with the ball at their feet, looking to turn the corner on the inside. Brock on defense. Riverton moving over to the right-hand side, chipped up to the runner, kicked back by Brock and cleared out by Gerald, who boots that ball way far down, and it will go all to the way to Riverton's keeper. Riverton is going against the wind this half, and Riverton approaching midfield on the left-hand side. Ryder on defense. Hassan dislodges the ball, gets the ball to Ryder. Ryder plays the ball into the center, gets it over to Parker on the left-hand side, who's midfield, right-footed pass up to Tyler. Tyler one touch over to Ryder. Ryder on the right-hand side before midfield, right-footed kick, trying to get it over to the far left-hand side, but it's too much juice on that one, and it goes straight to the keeper for Riverton. Ball yeeted out over the right-hand side again. And it is Riverton maintaining control. Ball dislodged, but Riverton maintains possession. Ball at the center. They reset back to their center backs. RJ moving over to the left-hand side now. The ball, Ryder trying to cover the passing lane. That ball is kicked up. Ooh, and a foul called against Riverton. And it will be a free kick just past midfield for the Griffins. Looks like it's going to be Gerald who's taking the kick. Coach Greg telling him to take note of the wind. Right-footed up into the center, headed, and just goes to the right-hand side. That was RJ who was able to connect. It will be goal kick for the Riverton Silverwolves. Riverton plays it on the left-hand side again. RJ hungry for a little bit more, chasing that ball down. Ball gets to the bottom of the middle third. Riverton slots it down the channel on the left, up to midfield. Riverton having trouble turning the ball around. Ryder dislodges the ball, and Gerald comes out and kicks that ball to midfield, and it will roll out of bounds. It'll be a white throw-in just before midfield. Ryder tries to get the ball over to RJ on the right-hand side, and it will roll out of bounds. It will be goal kick again for Riverton. This ball on the ground directly to Tyler. Ball laid off on the left-hand side over to Alec. Alec plays it over to Tyson. Tyson just outside the box on the right-hand side, and a heavy touch. It rolls out of bounds. It'll be another Riverton goal kick.
Come on, Griffin, finish!
And a call was initially changed by the ref to corner, but then reversed by the AR, and it will now be goal kick for Riverton. Right-footed kick to the left-hand side for Riverton. Ball tackled away by by Ryder. Black maintains possession though, just in midfield on the left-hand side. Tyler trying to get in on it. Jett trying to get in on it. Ball all the way up at midfield now, bringing over to the left-hand side again. Riverton places the ball at midfield at the center, and they play it back over on the right-hand side. And ball slotted down the right channel, and a pass back at midfield, and then chipped up high to the far right-hand side. It gets past Gerald, clears it out of bounds. It will be Black throw-in. About 15 or so yards away from the goal line on the right-hand side. Ball thrown back to give some space. Alec challenging, ball dislodged, gets past a couple of players, then it's picked up by Alec. Alec clears it down the line to Tyson. Tyson tripped up, no foul called. Riverton just outside the box on the right-hand side, played back, shot, and goes wide right. Gerald to Bryson, back over to Gerald. Gerald bringing the ball up out of the box on the left-hand side over to Parker. Parker bringing the ball up at the bottom of the middle third on the left-hand slide, trying to get it over to Tyler on the left, and it's just a bit too heavy. The Griffins need to adjust to the wind and the pitch. It seems ball on the left-hand side now for Riverton. They play it down the channel. It's intercepted by Alec. Alec over to Tyler. Tyler's got 3 players. Tyler shoots, and it goes in the bottom left-hand corner. Tyler puts the Griffins up 1-0.
Well done, Tyler!
Good job, Tyler! Let's get another!
Riverton coming off of a 5-0 win against Harriman, as is SLA coming off of a win against Westlake. Ball back in play, ball up into the center, played back to their center defensive mid. Ball now on the right-hand side, just past midfield. Riverton looking for different options, bringing the ball into the center, connecting, and it's cleared out by Parker. And the defensive line, RJ, challenging for the ball. Riverton gets it away, and it's played down the left-hand side, and it is called out of bounds. So it'll be White throw-in behind the tent there. Ball thrown down the right-hand side, intended for RJ. It'll be picked up by Riverton though. Riverton resets it back all the way to their keeper. Keeper about 20 yards out, plays it over softly to the right-hand side. Center back cuts back, gives it back to the keeper. Keeper now 18 yards out. Left-footed kick over to the right-hand side, and it is off target, and it will be White throw-in about 6 or 7 yards past midfield on the left-hand side. Parker throws the ball to Tyson. Tyson chests it down. It'll be recovered and intercepted by Riverton, who keeps it inbounds. Riverton brings it into the center, gives it back to their center back on the right-hand side, who has time and space, trots up a few yards, plays it down the right channel, challenged by Parker. Riverton recovers though. Riverton keeping the ball on the right-hand side, not switching the field, and there's the long pass on the right, and it goes out of bounds. It will be White throw-in from their defensive third. Parker throws the ball, chested down by RJ, no foul called. Riverton with the ball at midfield, plays it back, gives it to their center back. Center back has time and space to assess. Tyson challenging. Riverton goes back to their keeper, who's a few yards out of the box, plays it over the right center back. Challenged again by Tyson, ball up to midfield, and it's kicked up and out of bounds. It'll be a foul called against SLA.
Any time I do anything, I feel like I can get right back.
About 15 yards before midfield. Center back for Riverton, running up, right-footed kick, crosses it over to the left-hand side. Ryder challenging for the ball. Riverton cuts more into the center, plays it up the channel. Heavy touch there, but they're able to recover. Tyson taps it in the center. A one touch intended for Tyler. Not there. That was from Jett. And an intercepted pass there by Parker. Parker to Tyson. Tyson's pass intended for Parker. Not there. Riverton recovers the ball in their attacking half. And Alec dislodges the ball that's cleared out by Jett. And it's going to run over to the left-hand side now for Riverton. Riverton chased down by RJ, and it's kicked out of bounds, and the call is Riverton throw-in.
Good hustle, RJ. I don't like walking to first base.
And a whistle called again by the ref. Placement issue. So this will be behind the flag, or sorry, behind the tent there. Riverton throws it at the top of the box. Brock challenging, ball centered. Dislodged, it'll get to Tyler's feet. He needs it more in the center. Tyler bringing it down, cuts back around. Challenged, ball deflected, bounced around. It'll be RJ, no. Riverton gets a toe on it first. They'll roll all the way back to their center back. Center back's playing it over to the left-hand side. RJ in hot pursuit. Riverton played on the far left, past midfield. At the top of their middle third, looking to switch the ball on the left. Challenged by Brock. Riverton calling for the switch. They switch it over the far right-hand side now, just before midfield. Riverton entering the attacking third on the right-hand side. A one-touch pass. Parker challenged there. Tyson trying to get there and bodied away. And Tyson is able to get that ball out with his right foot, gets it over to RJ. RJ, just before midfield, cutting back on the left. Elects to circle back and allow his team time to get there. Gets it over to Jett. Jett over to Alec. Alec back over to Gerald. Gerald with time and space, bringing the ball up, rolling it at the bottom of the circle at midfield. Plays the ball over to Tyson. Tyson one touch back over to Gerald. Right-footed kick over to the right side, looking for Hassan, unable to connect.
Hey, good luck, man.
And it is Riverton throw-in from their own defensive third.
Keep it in. Don't go forward and wait. We're tight.
Riverton throws the ball down on the left-hand side. Ryder is able to dislodge it. That's Jett who's able to get that ball, turning on the corner, plays it down the right-hand side, not on the same page. And that ball rolls past the goal line. It will be goal kick for Riverton, who's taking a moment to make a couple of substitutions.
Let's go, White.
Ball played over to the right-hand side for Riverton. Tyson with a high press. Tyson dislodges it, gets it to Tyler. One touch over to Tyson. Tyson in the box. Tried to clear it over to the other side, and it is kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Griffin corner kick.
White, finish.
Tyson will be taking this corner. Gerald and Parker staying back. Brock coming up to provide some height. Hassan also coming inside the box.
Someone go get it.
Ball kicked up high, bending, and it's off of RJ, and it is a goal for the Griffins, 2-0.
Good job, guys!
Let's go, White. Hey, don't slow down. Hey, keep it going.
You can hear Parker telling the team to not slow down now and to keep it up. So the score now 2-0, Riverton with the kickoff. Ball played all the way back to their defensive mid, who brings the ball over to the right-hand side just before midfield. Ball now just outside the attacking third. Parker challenging. Ball still there. Jett getting in on it, and as it rolls all the way out of bounds, and the call is corner kick. The first corner kick for Riverton of the half.
Hey, you gotta play early! Go, Griffin!
Riverton places the flag, or ball down by the flag, gives a signal, kicks it in, and caught by Bryson, who yeets it out immediately over to RJ. RJ, dispossessed, and Riverton, with all their players on the attacking half, play the ball over the right-hand side. Tyson hustling to get back. And ball played over to the far right-hand side, crossed in the box, and is cleared out by Gerald. And it will be Riverton throw-in at the top of their attacking third on the right-hand side. Riverton puts the ball in, plays it into the center. It's picked up by Tyler. Tyler over to RJ. No, that pass is intercepted. Tyler challenging, shielding the ball, and no foul called yet. And there's the foul, the whistle. And it is White free kick from the top of their defensive third on the left-hand side. Gerald playing the ball over to the far right to Hassan. Hassan just before midfield, right-footed kick up into the center. It's cleared out by Black. Black just past midfield, played farther over to the right. Riverton slow down, play it again on the right-hand side. Gerald now on defense, trying to get the ball loose. Gerald gets the ball and is fouled. It will be a free kick for SLA. A few yards outside of the box, Parker to Gerald. Gerald now approaching the 18-yard line, trotting up with no pressure. Gerald surveying, right-footed kick over to the left-hand side, looking for Tyson. Ball goes down. Tyson's able to bring it down. Tyson now in the attacking third, just outside the box, right-footed, and it goes wide right. It will be goal kick. Riverton kick the ball up high to the left-hand side. Hassan there to defend. Hassan gets a toe on it. Ryder challenging. It's kicked out by Hassan. It will be Riverton throw-in a yard before midfield on the left-hand side. They throw it down quickly. Alec challenging for the ball, and it's deflected off of Alec's right shin. It will be Black thrown again from the same spot. Riverton throws the ball in, and it's Alec again challenging. No foul called. Ball played more into the center, a 1-2. Ryder challenging for the ball, and Ryder is called for a foul. And it'll be Riverton's free kick. Ball is played back to their right back on the right-hand side just before midfield. RJ challenging. Riverton bringing the ball up to the top of their middle third, cuts back. RJ challenging the ball, and a foul called against RJ. It will be a free kick for Riverton. Right-footed kick, chipped up in the box, headed out by the defensive line. I believe that was Jett who got there first, over to RJ. RJ trying to keep composure on the ball, lays it off on the left-hand side to Tyson. Tyson slows it down, gives it to Parker. Parker resets all the way back over to Gerald. Gerald has time, trots over more towards the center of the pitch. Gerald commanding some instructions, right-footed kick to the left side, looking for a streaker. That was Parker on the left. Not there. Ball thrown in by Black. Black at the top of their defensive third.
I mean, I don't see that.
And they get a through ball on the left-hand side. Brock is there to get it. and it is cleared out by Bryson just over Ryder's head. RJ is able to pick it up just past midfield. And RJ called offsides just a few yards past midfield. Riverton on the right-hand side now, bringing the ball over inside the attacking third, just outside the box, looking to cross the ball in. It's deflected. Tyson with the ball. Tyson challenged, sandwiched. Riverton with the ball, just outside the box, and shot. And it goes wide right. It'll be goal kick for the Griffins. Brock to Bryson. Bryson to Gerald.
Come on, Griffin!
Gerald for looking for different options, plays it up over to Tyson. Tyson just before midfield on the left-hand side to Alec. Alec's trying to chip it up. RJ is able to bring that down. He plays in the center, intended for Alec or Tyson. Let's see, Black gets that ball first. They play a through ball on the right-hand side, and it's Brock who shields the ball and allows it to roll over to Bryson. Bryson yeets it out over to let's see, Ryder taking on a couple of challenges, gets the ball over to Alec. Alec lays it off to Gerald. Gerald again with plenty of time. Riverton happy to park the bus. Ball played over to the right-hand side just past midfield to Hassan. Hassan over to Ryder. Ryder against the line, and the ball goes off of Riverton. It'll be Ryder throwing the ball in for the Griffins. Ball thrown up high into the box. It'll be headed down by Riverton and cleared out over the left-hand side. It will be another Griffin throw-in. This one in the top of their attacking third on the right-hand side. Ryder throwing that ball. It's going just before the 6-yard line, bounced around, cleared out by Black, and it's going to be picked up by Gerald. Gerald to Hassan. Hassan slows things down, cuts it back, gives it back over to Brock. Brock just before midfield slots it over to Gerald. Gerald now at the top of the circle in the attacking half, gives it to RJ. RJ looking for some help, gives it to Jett. Jett turning back, trying to make the turn. The ball is dislodged, and it'll be Black who gets the ball on the far right-hand side. It's going to roll over to Gerald. Gerald resets the ball back over to Bryson. Bryson plays the ball rightly to the right, softly over to Brock. Brock to Gerald. Riverton starting to press up. Ball on the right-hand side intended for RJ. RJ is able to use his body, trying to keep it in bounds, and no, it goes out. And the call is Riverton throw-in, about 25 or so yards out. And Riverton will make a couple of substitutes. Riverton throw the ball on the left-hand side. Hassan there immediately on defense. Ball played in the center off of the back heel of Hassan. Brought down by Riverton. Hassan dislodges the ball. Riverton will make it. Ryder with a tackle. Ryder lays it off, intended for RJ. In traffic, Riverton clears it out over to the right-hand side. It'll be picked up by Parker. Parker over to Tyson. Tyson on the left-hand side over to Parker. Parker in the attacking third, and Riverton is able to keep it. Good
job, Parker.
And the call was Riverton throw-in. Alec has the ball down, gives it to Tyson, and the call is white throw-in.
Parker.
This ball, let's see, it was a foul, so it'll be Parker taking the kick. This one about 25 yards out from the left-hand side at the top of their attacking third. Ball kicked up high over to the far side and unable to connect. I believe that was Jett. They had the right idea. It'll be Riverton goal kick. Left-footed kick over to the right-hand side, brought down by Riverton, and it will roll out of bounds. It'll be white throw-in. Parker from the left-hand side throws it to Tyson. Tyson brings the ball down and gives it to the center, shoots, and it goes wide right. It'll be another Riverton goal kick. Left-footed kick over to the right side again. Tyson almost able to get there. It'll be Jett. Gets the ball over to Parker. Parker back over to Gerald. Gerald gets the ball over to Brock. Brock has a bit of space. Plays it up the gut over to Tyler. Tyler's able to bring that ball down. Gives it back over to Gerald. Gerald gives the ball to Brock. Brock over to Bryson. Riverton pressing a little bit more than they have in the past. Gets the ball over now to Gerald. Gerald with space. Right-footed kick to the left-hand side. And Parker was well offside. Right-footed kick to the right-hand side. Ball dislodged and then cleared out by Gerald and brought down by Riverton. Riverton just before midfield, plays it on the right-hand side, and Parker is able to get a foot on that, and it will go all the way back to the Riverton keeper, who's a few yards outside of his box. Ryder now coming up to press a bit. Ball played over the right-hand side. Tyler putting a bit of pressure on. RJ playing over on the top.
Go, Ryder!
Riverton just past midfield on the left-hand side, try to cut into the center. Switches the field over to the right, chested down, and it is Gerald who's able to slide in and dislodge the ball. It'll be Riverton who recovers.
The ball, let's go!
Riverton.
Go, Tyler!
Ball played into the center, to the far left-hand side now. Pulled up, Ryder. Hassan on defense. Hassan, ball is going to roll just out of bounds, and it will be white throw-in down the right-hand side. Looking for RJ, headed up by Black. Black has space, and they will play the ball over to the right-hand side. It's kicked up down the right-hand side. Gerald challenging, using his body. Riverton. And the call is white throw-in. Ball thrown back from Parker to Gerald. Gerald gives the ball back over to Bryson. Bryson back over to Gerald. Gerald 20 yards out, brings the ball in the center, chips the ball over, goes right to the Riverton striker. Riverton now on the left-hand side, sliding tackle by Brock. Over to Ryder. Ryder, ball dislodged, and it goes out of bounds. The call is white throw-in. Ball thrown in over to RJ. RJ to Ryder. Ryder, right-footed kick, looking for Tyson, but not there. And Riverton kicks the ball up high to the right-hand side, cleared out by Gerald. It will be another Riverton throw-in at the top of their attacking third on the right-hand side. Riverton taking the moment, make several substitutes. Riverton throws the ball in, chested up, Jett challenging, kicked up high into the center. Hassan is able to connect with it, gets the ball up close to midfield on the right-hand side, brought down by Riverton, now on the left in the attacking third. Ball dislodged by Ryder. RJ recovers back over to Ryder. Miscommunication though, and Riverton is able to recover. Ball at midfield, send it back over their center back, the bottom of their middle third. Ball played up into the center, moved over to the right-hand side, and they reset back to their center back on the right-hand side. Tyson trying to block off the passing channel. Riverton connecting up past midfield and cleared out there by Ryder, and that ball is going to bounce and roll, headed by the keeper, who is 10 or so yards outside the box. Riverton moves the ball over to the left-hand side, chipped into the center. Black still with the ball, playing down on the left-hand side of their striker. Hassan and Brock on defense, inside the box, can't see because of the tent, and ball crossed into the center, cleared out, recovered by Riverton on the top right corner of the box, placed into the center, and cleared out by the Griffins. Riverton will recover. The top of their middle third. Alec challenging. Black still with the ball, playing it to the far left-hand side, again behind the tent, can't see what's going on. Ball cleared out over to the far right-hand side, and that ball is going to roll out of bounds. It will be white throw-in. And Salt Lake Academy making a couple of substitutions. Harper coming on for RJ.
Go, Harp. Right.
Parker throwing the ball in from his defensive third on the left-hand side. Try to get it to Tyler. Black gets there first, and they reset back over to the right-hand side. Tyson is able to dislodge the ball, swings it up into the center, trying to get over to Harper, brought down by Black. Black at midfield on the right. Down the right-hand channel, they're able to connect, but it's going to be crossed over from the right and go well out of bounds. It will be goal kick. And Fiuza coming on for Tyson. No, switched over. Gerald over on the left-hand side, headed up by Riverton, goes back. It's going to have to roll back. Tyson running, and it will be chipped up and cleared over to the right-hand side. No, Tyson is able to use his body, and it goes off of Tyson. A foul called against Riverton. It will be a free kick. This one about 20 yards out on the right-hand side. Wind really picking up. It'll be Parker taking this kick from the right-hand side. Oh, really? Oh, I remember. Griffin's keeping the three players back. Signal, ball chipped up into the center, and it is kicked out of bounds by Riverton. It'll be a corner kick for SLA. Brock coming up to provide some height. Griffin's still keeping two back. Parker playing somewhat deep, and it will be a corner kick coming up. Tyson gives the signal, runs up, right-footed kick, deflected, shot by Alec, blocked, inside the box, Harper shoots, blocked, and the ball will roll out of bounds, and it will be white throw-in. And it looks like a couple of substitutes for SLA. Tate coming on for Alec.
Good job, Alec!
Well done. Come on, Tate.
So from the left-hand side, Parker looking to throw the ball inside the box. He throws it short to Fiuza. Fiuza to Parker. Parker swings the ball inside the box and is cleared out by Riverton. That ball was intended for Tyler or Tate. Riverton gets the ball through on the right-hand side, and it's reset back over to, I believe, an offsides call or a foul. Riverton's keeper, left foot up high against the wind, stalling it, headed up by Tyler. Harper running to get for it. Harper, ball reset back to their keeper. Keeper on the ground. Harper still trying to get there and cleared out eventually by Riverton. High press by the Griffins paying off. The wind certainly a factor, and it will be Hassan who's trying to get that ball. The crowd going over to help.
Good job, Mark.
Tyson will be throwing the ball in about 24 yards out on the right-hand side. Gives it to Harper. Harper over to Tyson. Tyson moves over to the left-hand side and foul. Tyson screaming in pain. Tyson back up. It'll be Parker taking the kick. This one 30 yards out from the right-hand side. Griffins keeping 3 players back again. Ref gives the signal. Parker chips the ball up. It's going to go to the far left-hand side, just past Tyler and Fiuza. It will be goal kick for the Silverwolves. Left-footed kick again over to the right-hand side.
I really didn't see what that was.
And a foul called against Tate. Ball kicked up into the center for Riverton. Gerald is able to get a toe on it. Tate heads the ball over to the other side, and that ball will roll out of bounds off of Fiuza, and it will be Riverton throw in. Riverton now in the attacking third, just outside. Ball goes to the far left. Tyson will be on defense. Ball slowed down. Tyson gets the angle. Tyson still with the ball. No foul called as he's still down. Riverton on the left, crossed into the center. Parker to Jett. Jett not there. Riverton, Tyson still down. Ball dislodged by Tate, and then shot, and it goes wide left. And this is ref having some words with the Griffin sideline. Tyson still down on the ground, being helped up by Harper and Tyler. And it will be a corner kick for Riverton. Just under a minute left to play in the first half. SLA up 2-0. Signal given. Right-footed kick over to the far post. It's long. Chipped up. Ball. Shot. Cleared out by White. And it is Harper. Gets the ball over to Fiuza. Fiuza over to Harper. Harper. Past midfield. Harper. Using the body. Gets it over to Tyson. Tyson. Ball intercepted. And it'll be recovered by Riverton. Ball now over on the right-hand side just before midfield. Riverton just under a minute left. Parker challenging for the ball, stopping forward progress for Riverton. Riverton places the ball back to their center back on the right-hand side. Riverton stuffed by Fiuza, and it'll be black throw-in. And that will be the half. Just about ball shot up. And that is the half. The score 2-0 in favor of the Griffins.